1. Let's get this started. Alright, load game. This is, I think, my 3rd time now playing it here. Looks like I'm about 7 hours into it. Mostly just grinding, but that's what I think I think that's what Final Fantasy 1 largely is a grind. Old school games, you just play and level up. So you can go fight difficult battles, random battles, right? Well, I did do a little grinding off stream, so on the chance that you watched any of the previous videos, if it looks like I'm a higher level than last you saw, that is why. Where I left off was, let's see, I have the prince in this kingdom I'm at, this elf kingdom, it was put to sleep. I have to go find the wizard that, I forget his name, who put him to sleep, and I've been kind of sent to this witch who has this glass eye that was stolen. She can supposedly wake up the sleeping prince, but her glass eye was stolen by the same evil wizard guy. And there's a little kingdom, little abandoned castle up, well, castle ruins up to the north, where the king mentioned that he sent me down to this cave to find this elf wizard dude. So there we go. I went and found that place, did a little grinding in there, got lost for a bit, so I decided, okay, well, now that I've figured out where I'm supposed to go next, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go heal and save, and then I'll go back and try and fight it again now that I know where I'm going. So that leads us to now. I am about to head back to that dungeon. It's a little cave, and like I said, there's an evil wizard guy, I guess, is in there. And like I said, all these little fetch quests kind of intersect. This king at this abandoned castle wanted me to find something in this cave that the wizard supposedly stole. And then once I find the wizard, I also can try and get that glass eye, which I can give to that witch lady, who can then hopefully wake up the sleeping elf prince. So they're all kind of intersecting here. I've pretty much leveled up my guys to the point to where I've got all the latest equipment, latest items, at least from that little elf town. Elfheim or something like that is what it's called. Let's see. So beating most of the random guys out here should be relatively easy. Let's see. Sorry, I'm messing around with a couple of things as I kind of get settled. There we go. So, alright, heading back down. Village, the cave should be right about here. It's just a little yellow dot on my map. And then I can hopefully find that evil elf wizard dude. I've never played this game before. This is my first playthrough for Final Fantasy 1. And I've played multiple of the other games. So basically I don't really know what I'm getting into with any of these things. I've mostly just spent the game grinding at this point, which is a little bit new to me. It's been a long time since I played any games quite like this. I mean, I did play Final Fantasy 2 many years ago, played Final Fantasy 4 many even longer ago. So I've got some experience playing these kind of games, but it's been a really long time. So when I started this, and it really throws you right into the grinding where you really gotta level up like instantly to fight the first boss. Give me just a moment. I gotta plug something in. So see me not moving around or anything, that's why. Alright, so I already went the north route, spent a decent amount of time wandering up there, and now I'm going the south route. Basically, I got lost on the north route because I didn't realize there even was a south route. I just went north, wandered around up there, trying to figure out, like, hey, what the heck? Why is this a dead end? And the answer to that is because there's a south route. Lots of bad guys in here seem to poison you, which is a pain in the butt. Dead end. The poison in this game is just brutal though, because it lasts after a battle, and so that battle ends and it still continues damaging you as you walk, and then even at the it's just brutal. These things are weak against fire, weak against magic. But yeah, the poison is it's just a pain. I mean, it's a pain in every game, but in this one, when the battle ends, it still continues hurting you. So, and you have to cure it every time, so you need to have a ton of antidotes. And then every time you walk around, it continues dealing damage to you. Let's see what's in here. Downstairs, huh? The gray ooze. The other ones, I thought I saw some earlier that were weak to magic, but that one seemed to, take damage easily from an actual physical hit, so it might be related to different colors. So, okay, here we go. I'm now downstairs. Okay. Let's see. Magic. She's got this Dia spell that hurts all the undead. I thought I'd actually been down here once already. Maybe not. I don't really like the map. I wish I could see the whole map area that I've explored. We can only see your little portion. Okay, so maybe I have not been down here. Yeah, it looked very similar to the area I was at earlier. That I came from the extra route. These guys poison you. It's a pain. As I already whined about earlier. I did buy a bunch of antidotes and potions before I came in here just because I did see all the guys that poison you. Okay, so this is probably the next area. Nope. Chest. Oh, there's another room next to this. These gargoyles aren't too bad. So, yeah, there we go. That was easy enough. Alright, next room over. Let's see what we got. Just trying to find the route to the next floor. Honestly, so far at least, guys in this dungeon don't seem too awful. But I've heard this dungeon is fairly brutal. I'm high enough level and stuff that it's okay so far, but getting lost is what's a pain in the butt. Alright, let's check. I'm gonna heal my Vivi. I named him Vivi because Vivi from Final Fantasy IX is my favorite character. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna check my equipment because I just picked up a broadsword. It lowers my attack, raises my accuracy. Check this dude. I don't think you can take a broadsword. No, I assume not. So, alright, let's see what's over here. Can I squeeze through here? I can. Ghouls and zombies. First time I ran into one of these, he actually wasted me. But I didn't know what I was doing at that point. And they were much higher level. She's got a ability that damages all undead, so it pretty much wastes them. Okay. I wish I could see this map better. I'm trying to figure out where I've been and where I haven't been here. Trying to find the path to, I guess, the next floor. I've been in those rooms. Did I go in? I don't think I went to whatever room this is on the... I don't want to fight these guys. I'm assuming they're poison. And I'm just kind of a wuss. Come on, guys, run. There we go. I mean, I'm not concerned that I can't kill them. I fought multiple of them, but I just... Yeah, I already went in there, okay? Is there anything else down here? Alright, I'll fight these ones. Let's see. These ones might be the ones that are weak against magic. Specifically, I'm going to do a fire. We'll find out. Yeah, these ones are the ones that... These green ones. I'm just going to defend with them. Actually, with her. I'm going to cure myself. And with him. Do fire again. Did they even attack me? I don't think they did. Anything at all? Oh, there's another room here. Guessing that will lead right there. Lead to the room next door, probably. Yeah, I'd heard this is kind of where the game really picks up. This dungeon is supposedly pretty difficult. And it was when I first encountered it, I guess. I mean, it still is, but I think it's mostly going to be the length. And just, you know, you run out of stuff and keep getting poisoned. I got paralyzed there, but that goes away at the end of battle. The poison doesn't go away at the end of the battle, so you're getting damage to your health the whole battle. Then the battle ends, you continue getting it. Paralysis just wait it out, you know, till the end of the next battle. But let's see. I do need to heal because Vivi is hurt again. This is why I bought a ton of potions right before I came here. And I guess that's all I will heal for now. Okay, so probably this is the next floor. Yeah, B3. Okay. This is probably just a treasure room because there's no way the path would be that close to the other path where I just came from. Like I said, this is my first time playing. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's not like this is a replay or anything, so it's not like I just know the path or anything. And I didn't look up guides. I don't really want to. Phoenix down. Lots of chests in here, which is nice, but the time spent wandering. These guys poison you, which is a pain. Let's see. See if I can just waste him with his lightning. Well, they're gonna kill two of them already, so now his wet lightning might be a waste. There we go. That lightning's awesome. I mean, he's hurt again already. Like at the end of every battle, I basically have to heal him. Hopefully it's not too. I mean, I got 87 potions. I should be fine. Not to mention, I used an extra one there. Not to mention, I've got what's her face? My mage has healing magic, and I did buy some ethers before I came down here. Let's see. The green ones. These are the ones that are weak against magic, strong against physical. Can end up using all my stupid magic on these guys. Just because it's a, you know, lengthy dungeon, lots of bad guys. I could be running from them, I guess. Nothing. These ones, I think, are will take physical damage. Yeah, so not too bad. I don't know if they poison or not, but probably. It seems like everyone in this dungeon poisons. I've been playing Final Fantasy XII recently too on Xbox. Alright, I hate this map. I wish I could see the whole area I've explored as opposed to just like my current area. So I'd like to get a better overall view of where I have and haven't been. I mean, I know it's a very old game and didn't have some of the luxuries that I'm used to in a more modern game. Oh dang, I'm poisoned. Two guys poisoned. Fortunately, she's got a cure. Yeah, geez, it does a decent amount of damage too, I just noticed. Fortunately, they have a lot of health. So, okay, let's heal again. The pain is when you get kind of lost here and then end up having to use up all your items. That's what happened to me basically last time I was here, I got lost. And then, yeah, oh jeez, these dudes again. They're not hard, I just don't want to get poisoned. But yeah, I got lost and then took a ton of, because I got lost with all the random battles, I did a bunch of fighting and then ended up having to go and resupply before I ventured further into the cave. So I actually left and decided to leave and resupply and then come back. And that's what led me to here. But yeah, I've been playing 12. I enjoy that one a lot, actually. Um, obviously it's hard to compare that in this one because they're so different in age, but they're both old at this point. I mean, not nearly as 12 is not nearly as old as this, but I mean they're both certainly not new games anymore. But I didn't play 12 when it came out either because my PlayStation broke just as it came out. So I couldn't play it at the time, and I had just recently bought an Xbox. So I just started playing other stuff, and then, I don't know, just time passed, and I never got around to playing it. Eventually came out on Xbox, and it's been on my list of games to play forever, and I just finally started. And I'm liking that one quite a bit. Nice. Potion. Cottage? What's cottage? Oh, is that like, I think you probably heal with it. Fully restore, yeah. Okay, yeah, I've got like a sleeping bag too. You can only use it in the field though. I haven't bothered using any of those yet. Just gonna have her and him defend actually. Because they'll just get hurt. Bam, bam, bam. Lots of treasure in this place. Copper armlet. Let's see if that's any good. Probably not. Yeah, it would lower his stuff a lot. I'm guessing that's more for... Oh, they already got him. Okay. So it is decent, but I already got it. I do love the dun, 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 dun. I've been streaming this a little bit every day, last couple of days. Honestly, I'm new to streaming. I just wanted to play this and figured, heck, why not stream it? Me and my son have been playing a little bit of Palworld and streaming that. If you have not played Palworld, it's basically Pokemon with guns. I mean, it's not really Pokemon. People dumb it down to that, but it is it's similar to Pokemon in the sense that there's, you know, your little pals are like your Pokemon, and there's Pokeballs, which are Pal Balls or Pal Spheres. But the actual gameplay is quite a bit different. There's a lot of building, crafting. There's a lot of what else? There's a lot of weapons, resource gathering. It's actually quite a bit different. I just don't feel like fighting these guys. And of course, he poisoned me right before I go. They're all gonna poison me probably. Monsters. Oh, great. I have not fought any of these, and I'm poisoned. Darn it. There we go. I'm not sure what these guys are, but curious. Is poison? Well, they're strong. I named him Chuck Norris because obviously he's the strong one. Alright, now I gotta heal again. Oh, I got the crown. That's what I came here looking for. Okay, so now I can leave. Hopefully. Sorry, I can hear the dogs in the background. Alright, I wish I could heal. Well, that's lots of gil. Alright, I'm gonna keep... I'm gonna grab these last couple, and then I'll try and get out of here. I don't know if there's a direct path out of here, or if I have to just backtrack, but at least I know how to get out of here. Alright, there's still a few more. These guys I hate. They're probably not that strong, but I've been burned by them when I was a lower level, and now I just run. Oh shoot, somebody... He must have poisoned me right before I... I'm gonna end up having to fight somebody right before, at the end of this dungeon, probably. It seems too easy. Especially because I'd heard this place is pretty hard. Or maybe he'll just be on the way out. I don't know, maybe I'll run into something. I know this makes me look like a wuss, but I'm ready to just get out of this dungeon, and I'm tired of the poison. And if I am going to have to fight a boss, then at the end I would like to not have to be damaged. Alright, Panther Strike, I'll fight them. There we go. There's the way back up. All right, these ones I'll fight too. I need to heal. And not full health, but go ahead and make fun of me for all my running. But like I said, I just don't want to deal with this poison. Especially on my way out. If you wait a second, I can help. She's got that spell that hurts undead, which is handy here. Probably almost used it all though. Wonder if I should use an ether on any of them. Alright. I'll fight them. It's just these three. These werewolves, they're green. Anyone else notice? That's just kind of weird. I mean, whatever. But it just seemed like a weird, some poison green wolf is a werewolf. So I named Chuck Norris because obviously he's super strong. Al, he's a thief, so I was going to name him Aladdin, but then I got lazy and just called him Al. Rose, I named her Rose because it just seems like every RPG has a female healer named Rose. Or Rosa, or Rosalind, or something to that effect. And then Vivi, for the reasons I already explained, because I like Vivi. Huh. I was definitely expecting a boss fight. I'll go back to the village again, heal. And then I need to go back to that king and give him his crown. Oh, that goblin fled. And then poison stays after the battle. And every time I walk, it will keep damaging him, so I do have to... Let's see. Can't remember how to get over there exactly. Warg Wolf. Warg Wolf is a little bit stronger than a normal wolf, but... But those brown wolves, the werewolves are pretty... Or the brown wolves, just wolves. It's pretty easy. If you have not played this game and you like Classic RPGs. It's free on Game Pass right now. That's why I finally downloaded it. 12 was free on Game Pass when I got it. First downloaded it and added it to my list of, okay, I gotta finally play this. But then I kept it on my list, just waiting list essentially for so long that they took it off Game Pass. I didn't have to buy it. Yeah, I think I got a gift card, an Xbox gift card anyway, so it worked out. Almost there. Man, I do hate random battles. To be honest, I don't really mind the random battles. I hate the getting lost and being peppered with random battles. I'm not lost right now, though. This isn't too bad. Though, now that I think about it, I should heal or save. Forgot I'm back to the world map where you can save. There we go. See, that's nice. Super nice. Let's go and take a nap. It's late. Let me buy some items. Actually, how much gold do I have? A lot. Got all the equipment here. But as long as I'm here with all this money, let's buy a few more high potions. A few more ethers. A few more Phoenix Downs. I used a few antidotes, so we'll buy some more of those. Eye drops. Tent, cottage, sleeping bag, no. I probably should. Let's see. I've got. Excuse me. I've got a lot of magic spells, but put an enemy. He's got Blizzara. I don't really see me using these ones too much. Sleepra, especially because usually these kind of spells don't work against a boss anyway. I'm not going to use these against just random enemies. Unless they do work against bosses. Sleepra. Haste would work for me all the time. And that would be good to use. Alright, I'm going to buy that one. That would be good to use on Chuck Norris. Let's check and see what else I can buy in the White Mage store. Cure poison, drive enemies away in fear and terror. Honestly, I just don't see Null Frost actually, or fear working. Like, half the time I buy those kind of spells, they don't work. I'm gonna buy this Vox though, Cure Silence. I've not been silenced yet, but if Vivi gets silenced, I will be screwed. I mean, she's not gonna be able to use that if she's silenced. Am I healed? I did heal, okay. Alright. Now, where was that castle? I'm trying to remember if it was the dot directly above me here to the left, or is it the one above that? Oh well, we'll just wander. There's nothing too strong between here and there that I can't kill. Should be easy enough. Alright, so I just retrieved the crown from that cave, and now I'm going back to this king who is complaining that some evil elf wizard stole his crown. And asked me to retrieve it for him from this cave and then bring it back. So that is what I'm doing. Then hopefully he helps me out, because the evil wizard that stole that from him also put this dude, this elf prince, to sleep, and I need to revive him, wake him up, whatever. And there's a witch who has like a potion to wake him up, who's missing a glass eye that this evil wizard stole. So these are all intersecting. This evil wizard's causing all sorts of drama. We are just killing wolves right now. Poor wolves. What'd they ever do to me? I've got the best armor that I've seen, best weapons for everybody, best equipment across the board that I've encountered yet. I bought everything, weapons and equipment, in the latest store that I've come across. I do not have all of the latest spells, but I do have most of them. Alright, let's see. Here we go. I guess save. And then I will go in. Here's the king. He's got like an abandoned castle ruins here. And let's find out what he does. Where was he? He's in here somewhere. King, where are you? I've got your crown. Where'd you go? Was he in this room? I think he was in this room. Oh, it's locked. Where'd this dude go? Oh, he was probably right through that tunnel right there. Oops. Alright, so that is probably where he is. Yeah, here he is. Hey, he sent me to get his crown, but I can see he's clearly wearing a crown. Ha 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 ha. Oh, muahahaha. You fools fell right in my trap. Oh, great. I am Astos, king of the dark elves. Alright, so he is the guy that put the elves to sleep in the other kingdom and stole the other witch lady's glass eye. So, and claimed he stole his crown, but apparently he's a liar. I have to fight him. Oh, he kind of looks like a frog. I mean, I don't know. With your powers combined, with the combined power of the crown you now hold in the crystal eye, okay, that's what he stole from the witch, that I already possess, I will become the true elf king. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. I guess I should probably do my elf accent. Not that I have one. Oh, hey, there, yeah, you look like a weirdo. Alright, I don't know what kind of elemental abilities or whatever he has, or what he's weak against. Let's see what magic I could do. Cura, Silence, Tiara, Null Shock, reduces lightning damage, Protect. I'm going to raise his defense. Magic, I will do. Ooh, I'm going to raise his attack too. Did I? Yeah, nice. So he's protected and doing extra damage now. He slowed me down. Let's see, magic. Let's try Thundara. All enemies, I don't need to do that. Dark. Okay, let's not do that. Fire. Ooh, let's double his number of attacks. Oh, Jeebus. She's got a heal. That heals the whole party. Oh, wait. That dude wasted him. Assuming he's actually dead. Or is that a ruse, or is he really dead? Seemed a little easier than I was expecting. Okay. Obtain the crystal eye. Well, now I can go back to that witch. Give her the crystal eye. She will then brew me a potion that I can use to wake up elf dude. Alright, well that was easier than... Oh, that's a dead end. That's a wall. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I was expecting. Kind of threw me off a little. Maybe I just did more damage than... normal, I guess. I mean, I raised his damage by quite a bit. I mean, Chuck Norris did all the damage. He did a lot there. Oh, I do need to heal Vivi. But I used a bunch of abilities. Protect, the haste, all that stuff, which was not actually necessary. I was preparing for a long battle, essentially. Because, yeah, I put protect on him so that he would take less damage. I increased his damage. I gave him extra turns, everything. And then the battle ended in 30 seconds. I'm exaggerating, but it wasn't that much longer. And then I gotta, after I go over here, I'll heal, and then my boat is right by this place. And that is where I could go north to get the crystal eye. And then I'll bring the crystal eye back down here. Alright, wakey wakey. Save out here. Got a boat over here. Can't remember. I got the boat because I beat up some pirates. And they just gave me their boat. I didn't even ask for it. It was very nice of them. Alright, now encounter some slightly tougher guys here. Those are buccaneers, so pirates, even though they look more like ninjas to me. I guess that's supposed to be a beard, but it looks kind of like a ninja mask. It's only 30 bucks, 30 gil, gold, whatever. to heal here, so I'm going to go heal here. I didn't take a whole lot of damage, I don't think, but 30 gold, can't beat that. Actually, this is the original town I started at, just FYI. So everything's cheap here, everything's low level. But now that I think about it, I'm going to go double check the stores, make sure there's not some like hidden weapon that was really powerful that was here. Yeah, there was not. Okay. I'm guessing there's just not. Because, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes in games there's things that you encounter early on that you just can't buy. I've stolen it. She still hasn't gotten it back. Yeah, well, I got it. These guys are going to be super weak. Since this is very beginning of the game, level people at this point. Very beginning of the game, this king had me go rescue his daughter. I did, and then he built this bridge for me to explore. Bam, bam, bam. Dun, dun, dun. I do kind of enjoy the simplicity of this game. Kind of just tune it out and attack, attack, attack. I do not really enjoy the random battles or whatever, you know. But that's just me. I know there's a lot of games like that, though. I mean, even modern games, there's quite a few that have random, you know, battles like that. Oh, where was it? I think this cave is here. There we go. She's in here. She's got brooms. Oh, what's this? My crystal eye. Give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. You obtain Jolt Tonic. She just happens to know that I would want the Jolt Tonic. You still here? I don't need you anymore. Be on your way. You're not as heck as I thought you'd be. What a jerk. I guess she's a witch. Maybe she's like psychic. Maybe she can see the future. So she knew that's what I'd want. I don't know. We'll just pretend. Bam, 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 ba-dam. Not gonna bother healing. I'm so barely hurt. Alright, back down to Elfham, or Elfham, or Elfheim. Just wipe them all out with Thundara. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I do really like that spell. It looks cool. Considering how old this game is, that's, I think, a pretty good effect. Alright, now I'll heal here. 100 gold. Rip off. I just go a little bit north and pay 30. Alright, I'll save out here. Then I'm going to go revive. Not revive, that's not the right word. Wake up the prince. Unless that's a trap too. My luck it is, it's a trap. So I gotta fight these wolves and I'm gonna go up to the castle. I now have the potion from the witch lady and I will revive the prince. And we'll see what happens. Probably about 8 hours or so into this game now. I think I heard it's less than a 20-hour game, but I'm pretty confident most of it is just grinding. Because it's obviously Final Fantasy 1, right? I mean, there's not much more to it than just fight. Fight, fight, fight. Here we go. Elven Castle. Let's go find the prince. Let's get him woken up. I think this is where he was. There we go. ZZZ. Alright, let's talk to her. This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and waken the prince. I will try it once. Your Highness, Your Highness. I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? Yes. It's a nightmare, not a dream. You're the legendary warrior. Something tells me that I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. Oh, I've seen quite a few random doors locked by the mystic key. I think that first castle had some doors locked by the mystic key. I'll have to go check basically everywhere I've been. And I remember hearing that the basement of the castle has some explosives in it that could be behind the door the mystic key locks, because the dwarves I visited earlier wanted those explosives so they can mine. So I'll have to take that mystic key, go explore some of the places I've been before and see what's in there. So I guess that's my next. Alright, well, that's kind of my next part of my journey, I guess. Now that I resurrected him, I've got that mystic key, and I should go see what I can open with it. I'm positive there was something in that first castle, and maybe in the dungeon I was in too. I don't know, we'll find out. But I'm going to save and I'm going to call it a night because this seems like a logical spot to stop. It's late, and also I just beat the boss and resurrected the prince. So, or woke up the prince. So, alright, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you get this game on Game Pass while it's still free, and have a good one. Bye.